I think I like the experience of getting tattooed maybe more than I like sex.
I have only 2 tattoos. They on my arms.
I have at least 10 tattoos.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tattoos and counting.
I think as a black woman, I grew up with my body being something for other people to consume and for other people to do with. And so to take charge of what my body looks like is to say to everybody else, no.
I feel like at a young age, I've had this mentality of no one can tell me what to do with my body. It's been a decade since I've been collecting.
When I was 10 years old, I had my own tattoo pop-up shop on my grandmom's porch. I got my first tattoo when I was, I think, 16.
So when I think about the first tattoo I ever wanted, I think about being 13 years old.
And I wanted like a butterfly on my hip. So glad that my mother was like, absolutely not.
First tattoo I have covered up.
So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get a tattoo and I'm gonna get it today. I ended up getting a cauldron on my side. As he was doing it, he was rushing. I felt empty leaving the parlor. It served me, that version of myself. So I'm not gonna cover it up.
First tattoo I ever got is Imani. It's my sister's name and my band's name.
I've always had a theme of Black excellence. My dad took me to get my first tattoo.
My first tattoo was the one on my wrist. It says self. So it's just a reminder to continuously pour into myself before pouring into others.
This is my first tattoo. This is Hatshepsut. She is a female pharaoh. She's one of the first great female leaders we have written record of, and she was the black woman, so of course I had to get shit tatted on me.
I'm not sure that my tattoos are important for other people. They're mostly important for me. My tattoos kind of guide people into knowing how to approach me.
My tattoos are a visual representation of myself.
For me, since tattoos are a lot about owning my body, that the experience of where I get tattooed is huge.
My first tattoo was a journey in so many ways. I really, really wanted a black femme tattoo artist.
I feel like I've had my shared experience of getting a tattoo where I didn't feel comfortable.
Tattoo artists need to be really aware of what it means to tattoo a person of color, because you are performing a violent act. And at the same time, tattooing is a really healing process.
As black women, we carry around so much history and so much trauma in our bodies. This tattooing process can be a really beautiful place to investigate that.
It's important to me to get tattooed by other black women tattoo artists because it's inspiring. It makes me feel like I have someone that I've connected with.
I love image making and I love the practice of tattooing, but as a whole, like, what does it mean for me to be involved in this community?
The biggest difficulty with tattoos for me has not been about any specific experience. Like most things for black women, it's about a lack. There's a lack of resources. There's the lack of people uplifting black tattoo artists.
I wasn't seeing very many people of my skin complexion being heavily tattooed. I think it's important to see tattoos done on skin other than white.
Black people can get color. A lot of people don't want to do it because you know, sometimes it might be harder to see through just like wiping the ink away.
For me, I've spent a lot of time like researching tattoo artists of color. When I have access to women of color in any aspect of my life and I can pay them for something, like that's who I'm gonna try to pay. And if it's permanently on my body, it's like I'm carrying around this receipt of my conscience.
Thanks for watching.